Welcome on in, pals. It's your friend Jorge welcoming you to Let's Review This Crap. Your YouTube fixation for reviews of movies that are lame, laughable, and ludicrous. Released in 1987 by Paramount Pictures, Back to the Beach was ahead of its time for being a spoof movie that stars the actors of the movies it's spoofing. As the young punk explains, his parents were famous in their younger years as teen idols. If you don't already know who they are, Frankie Avalon and Annette Funicello were famous together for their beach party films. The son tells of a surfing accident that happened years ago and how his dad is now a stressed out car salesman in Ohio, and how his mom is still nice, but a bit obsessive. Funny nods here are the Mickey Mouse Club ears in the kitchen, from her days in the Mickey Mouse Club, and her albums on the living room floor. The actor who plays the son is the absolute best thing in the whole movie. Too bad he didn't do more movies. The only other movie he did was Better Off Dead, and then there were 2 TV shows that he was in. We're told more about how their quirks are stressing them out. Dad's a sellaholic and mom's a shopaholic, or a doomsday prepper. So now they're off to Hawaii. The father and son aren't getting along, as this family loves their one-liner jabs. Mom says they're stopping in LA to visit their daughter on the way to Hawaii, and Dad starts spouting disgusting baby names for her, making the whole airplane sick.
This is why we don't travel.
Now, I'm not a youngster, but I am still too young to have seen any of their beach party movies, so I can only guess that the weird stuff in here is from those like pajama parties, rival beach gangs, bonfire parties, and surf contests. Oh, did I forget to mention, this is sorta kinda a musical. Well, buckle up and hang 10, dudes. Yay, Cali Beach surfing credits! At the airport, the son asks where all the famous people are. Mom bumps into O.J. Simpson, and the son is shocked to see him, until he trips on the luggage, and then decides it wasn't him after all. Dad leaves a message on the machine at his daughter's place to let them know that they're there, but she doesn't get it, because they're sleeping in. Dad's being a stick in the mud about being back at their old beach. Meanwhile, daughter and boyfriend talk about how she hasn't told her parents about him yet, because her dad would go psycho. Daughter finally hears the machine on the message, and then looks out her window and sees her family walking towards her house. So she tries to get rid of all evidence of her boyfriend. I love how her house is just as sick pink as her mom's. Ugh. Boyfriend says they should just tell the parents, and they could just live with it. Until the dad starts using the son's head as a battering ram to break her door down. So he jumps out the window. Dad asks who was in her apartment, which of course she says no one. Then Dad spots the boyfriend outside and takes his son to go look for him. Then the daughter tells Mom everything, and Mom suggests they go shopping. Dad and son search the beach, but run into a beach gang. Dun dun dun. Dad passively aggressively insults them, but the kid really likes him. Then they go back and meet up with the mom and daughter. They're dropping the daughter off at work at the club, but Dad doesn't want to go in and say hi to old friends, but eventually concedes. Mom is hit on by the Troyest Troy ever.
That's very generous of you in a sleazy kind of way.
I want to get on the plane, okay?
Dad says they need to leave, but then an old gal friend comes to say hi, and Daddy gets excited to see her, and she even convinces him to sing a song before leaving. Because of the song, they miss their flight to Hawaii.
Lighten up.
So Mom and Dad have a fight.
How about never?
Back at the apartment, the boyfriend surprises his girlfriend, but she says he has to leave because the parents had a fight and Mom's staying for a few days. Then they get in a fight and he leaves. Dad is still at the bar getting drunk, with Gilligan serving as a bartender. If you're old like moi, you get all of these lovely jokes. Daughter tells Mom about her problems, and Mom suggests a pajama party. Well, alrighty then. Gang next door comes over to party, but then the girls chase them off. Dad wakes up at a surfer den. They all rush out to catch waves. Only ones left are the dad and the boyfriend. Boyfriend fixes him a hangover cure, then reveals he's the daughter's boyfriend. On the beach, the son reveals his awesome tattoo. Mom says it looks like a cute little Smurf.
I'm going swimming.
Haha, reverse psychology. Mom tells the daughter how she'd try and make the dad jealous by hitting on another guy. Oh, geez, banana hammock in my face. Dad actually did see her flirting with a guy, and then goes back to the club to see his friend instead of doing what the mom said and punching the guy out. He sees his daughter's boyfriend, calls his friend mom, and asks if he could be his son, and she says no way. Thank God, that would be so awkward. Now the son is with the beach gang trying to impress them and tells them to use his dad's credit card he stole. Boyfriend says he wants to apologize to the daughter, but dad says he should just pretend he's having fun to make them jealous. Meanwhile, 5 feet away, mom suggests they do the Jamaica ska. Darn, I really miss ska music, and the whole beach gets in on it. They even teach you how to do the dance.
It's just a jump to the left. With your hands on your hips.
And then everyone ditches the dad. The dad discovers the boyfriend's surf shop, where he tells the dad he makes the boards but doesn't sell them. But dad convinces him to sell them to be able to support his daughter. So, the materials ain't cheap. So, how's he making them righteous boards, dude? And then just giving them away? Is he secretly Richie Rich all grown up?
Yeah, and monkeys might fly out of my butt.
Back at the club, the king of the surf guitars shredding some gnarly tunes. Dad and boyfriend talk and get an idea to do a beach bonfire party. But the boyfriend says the harbor master always says no. More Stevie Ray Vaughan awesomeness. If I had that kind of hair, I'd have a fan pointing at me all the time too. R.I.P. sir. Dad and boyfriend go to the harbor master and he keeps saying no, so they lie to him and tell them it's a party to celebrate him as harbor master of the year, so he agrees. Party time, dudes. Mom tells the daughter that the dad and the boyfriend throw the party to make up to them. Then the daughter and the boyfriend make up. Mom sees dad hugging the friend. She gets mad, tells her she can have him, but she tells her that the dad loves only her, so she goes to make up with him too. Here comes Pee Wee Herman for our third musical number. Bitchin', dudes. Typical Pee-wee. Finally, we get the whole story of the surfing accident. If you grew up watching the movie, then you already know the story of the humunga, cowabunga, from down under. Here comes the gang, so they challenge them to a surfing contest for rule of the beach. However, Dad crushes the boyfriend's foot with a drum, so he can't surf now. Dad decides to take his place in the competition. Dad's really out of practice though. Gang leader rides his waves and gets his scores, but Dad's just waiting. But suddenly, here come the dark clouds. Oh no, it's the humunga, cowabunga, from down under. But he catches the wave. And now apparently he's Indiana Jones now? I promise, I did not add this tune into the background. It's in the movie. Which makes it all the more awesome. Everyone is back together now, and the son wants to be just like the dad instead of a punk, and everyone sings the last song together. The last line of this movie says it all.
Are we the corniest couple you've ever seen, or what?
I love this movie and have quoted just about every line the kid says. An absolute favorite from my childhood. I'm giving it a rating of Carl the Poo-Nose. Spoof movies are the best, especially when the people are making fun of themselves. This movie stars a whole bunch of people playing themselves, but not. This movie contains surf lingo,
Dude, 8-foot faces, offshore winds, bro. Totally maxed out, dude. Hey, shine those spots, dude. It's totally shredding right here. Come on, dudes, let's crank it.
High School Musical, crappy green screen used in the right way, and your childhood favorites saying bad words. We hope you're enjoying these reviews, and please suggest future movies for us to pick apart. See you next time!